And so John first has a vision of a beast rising out of the sea, and the angel lets him know that that represents the king, the Antichrist, who will come. And then John has this second vision of a beast rising up out of the earth. And we learn from chapter 17 that this beast represents the false prophet. And this false prophet will work alongside the Antichrist to deceive the world. It will set up an image that people will worship in honor of the Antichrist. And this false prophet will be extremely, extremely wicked. He's going to even perform miracles to make it seem as if the Antichrist is divine. But that's not all the false prophet will do. Look at what it says in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. So once the Antichrist and the false prophet rise to power, they will cause all people to receive a pledge of allegiance, a mark. And if the people get the mark, only then will they be able to buy or sell. The beast, the Antichrist, is going to enforce a worldwide economy. So, what will this mark be? Well, about 12 years ago, most people, most teachers believed that the mark would be some type of a stamp or maybe a tattoo that one would receive on their body. And anyone who wouldn't take the tattoo would then be persecuted and wouldn't be able to buy or sell things. That was a general consensus. But the only issue was, it was hard to understand how a tattoo would somehow be able to control what you could buy or sell. It was also hard to imagine how there could be a worldwide tracking system that could tell if you had a tattoo or some type of stamp. But in recent years, everything has changed, because technology has advanced at light speed. There are now systems in place that can track individuals not based upon if they have a tattoo, but based upon if they have a mark, the incision of a chip.
Shank uses it to open his front door and manipulate his smartphone. Chrissy Heischman uses hers instead of a key card at work. They're among a growing number of people implanting technology under their skin.
We don't want to carry devices. We want devices built into us.
It is about the size of a grain of basmati rice.
I got it.
Can buy their goodies here in the break room by just using their hand. And 6 cents, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped, guys? Let's send it back to you.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not for a Kit Kat bar.
You will be chipped. It's just a matter of time. That's what analysts and educators tell us.
A microchip implanted beneath the skin gives people the same capabilities as dozens of cards and devices.
Thousands in Sweden have already begun receiving the implants for easier financial transactions. Analysts say this is the future, and it's just a matter of time.
The fingerprints and eye scans of every Indian in the country are being taken and collated into an online database. When complete, everyone will have a unique 12-digit identity number. It'll enable them to access India's vast and unwieldy welfare state.
So, friends, the question of how a tattoo could be linked to a global economy, that question is now irrelevant. Because the system is already in place. The ability to place a microchip either on or within individuals is the future. Everything is leading to it. And the first step to getting there is to form a cashless society. And that's basically where we are now. What do we use? Debit cards, credit cards. And in recent years, those very cards that we use have been inserted with what? Chips. To track your movement, to track your identity, and to track what you buy. The system is already here. When the Antichrist arrives on the scene, he's not going to have to create a worldwide tracking economic system because it's already in place. You know, I bet when John was receiving the vision, I bet he wondered how on earth could a mark, a tattoo, be connected to a worldwide economic system and track who has it or not. But today, we clearly see how it can be.